Hi there, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dan, and I don't know if this is going to be a part of what comes out in the tarot reading, but today I was just kind of led by spirit to rest for a little while. I was laying in bed, and then I felt this need to actually sit up and start writing because I felt like a message was coming. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but what it is that Spirit said was, you are one of a kind, you are meant to be seen, you can do it, you're doubting yourself, but you can do it, that thing that you're being called to do. Okay, Spirit is calling me to speak about myself right now a little bit. Okay. They're wanting me to share that I have been in that sort of energy, in just like doubting myself a little, and just feeling kind of nervous, I guess you could say, shy to like Page of Pentacles, beginner. Yeah. To just like do things like, you know, promote my work with this channel more. Yeah. Like I'm wanting to do things like, you know, like the promotional videos, like for like my Instagram story. Can I tell you something? I have had an Instagram since, what it was, 2017. It might have been like late 2016. I honestly don't remember. Somewhere around that time, I started up my Instagram, yeah, I never have ever put up any sort of video on that platform. Yeah. Even my Facebook, like I've put up one video to date. Yeah, not too big on social media, but I do realize, like, you know, when you want to do something like YouTube, it can be helpful. So yeah. Oh right, that was okay. Yeah, that was kind of a long little anecdote there about me, but maybe this is significant. I don't know. To the tarot reading, I mean. It is going to be timeless. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Star, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. Those last two cards came out reversed, but I'm hearing that they are meant to be upright. You know what, I'm gonna check and make sure my camera is not unfocused. That would be annoying. Just a little. Okay, great. Okay. That's brilliant. Wow. So, you know, I got up just then, and then I sat back down, and I'm like, okay, the cards were looking like this. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's the star? And then I'm like sifting through, and I see it, and I feel like this message, with what, you know, I already was saying, you know, what I got channeled before, I feel like someone is hiding, you know, just a little bit. You're nervous, you're a little bit scared to step into your power, step into your purpose, something like this. you're doubting yourself, you're doubting, can I even do this, you know? But I feel like you are being called to push through fear, push through any anxiety, push through any other blockages, you know, uncertainty, and just go full force at it. Just do it. We have the Queen of Cups here that is reminding me of this one time where, you know, you see how her head is just up like that? Just this guy told me once, because I have this tendency to kind of hunch over, and I was like walking, and I guess he must have seen me, and I got over to him, you know. I had my head kind of down, just kind of lost in my own thoughts, and we got to talking. Like he called me over, and he was like, at some point in the conversation, well, really, he was like kind of speaking to me. He was saying at some point, he was like, you're a queen, you shouldn't be walking with your head down, you know. And I was going through a difficult time financially at the time, and he was like basically saying, you know, sure, you're going through all of this, but you have to ask and expect, you know. Ask, you know, it was outside of a church, so he was like, you know, ask God, because I was going to that church, goodness. We both were going to that church at that time, and yeah, he was like, you need to ask God, you know, ask and expect. And I'm trying to get back into that sort of energy of like, you know, hey, you know, I have to trust that, you know, God will provide, the universe, source, whatever it is you're named for, you know, your higher power is. Yeah, like you may have been crowned, like maybe you've had a spiritual experience where some being crowned you, you know, and it's like, yeah, you are royalty, you are highly ranked in the spirit realm, oh man. Somebody may have this like dominant air to them, even because I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is meant to be a leader. You're meant to be seen, right? Okay, I'm gonna see if Spirit has any advice here. I'm a little annoyed because I'm like, shoot, I didn't clear the deck's energy here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to start over. With these cards, but we had move beyond ancestral patterns come out. That may be significant. Maybe I don't know why I'm stumped by this man's expression. Oh, okay, he just has a bewildered expression to me. And I feel like maybe family, friends, even like childhood friends, won't understand what it is you're doing, and that's okay. That's fine. They won't understand what it is that you're being called to do, but sometimes it's not for these people to understand, and that's fine. You understand what you're doing, Spirit understands it. It's all okay. And then we've got the broken arrow, which says to embrace the energy of peace. We've got the mirror guardian, and that card says to take time to reflect. Okay. And I feel like with that, Spirit is just calling you to, as well as with the broken arrow card, Spirit is calling you to do shadow work, continue to take inventory of yourself, continue to be aware of yourself. You know, like if you, let's say you feel like you're under spiritual attack, you know, be cognizant, try to figure through, okay, what it is, you know, it is specifically that you're dealing with. Is it, you know, this feeling of depression? Is it anxiety? And then call it away, or, you know, ask the divine to remove it from you. And then we've got the direction guardian, which says to choose your path. And with that, I just feel like Spirit is basically just saying, you know, it's your choice what you do. I feel like your spirit team is really just just sort of waiting for the noise outside to die down. But yeah, there may be distractions on your path, and you know, I feel like if anyone in your circle is kind of having like you know, dissenting, if there are dissenting voices in your circle, that's all right. Like, again, Spirit is just reiterating that, you know, it's just distraction. They're wanting you to not pay it any mind. Yeah, just focus. Focus on what it is that you are being called to do. We've got the water guardian saying to connect with your emotions. What do you feel you're put here to do? You know? And then we've got wait for important information. Okay, interesting. So, the imagery of this this bowl she has with the steam coming out of it, for some reason I heard someone could be a mystic here, tarot reader, spiritual teacher. We've got surround yourself with protective energy. Wow. Okay. You know, I felt the need to put an arrow on my face today. I don't know, arrows are really speaking to me these days, so that's why I did that. But yeah, protection is so important. You could be like, being that you have this this mission, you know, of course you're gonna get attacked. It's just what happens. I remember I was watching this thing, it was a sermon actually online, where the person who was giving it, he was like, of course the enemy, you know, so I guess you could call it like the devil, dark forces, dark energy, that's gonna, they're, you know, that's gonna attack you when you are called for something that's, you know, fairly big. Like I feel like I'm not speaking to someone who's necessarily meant to like work for someone else. I feel like I'm speaking to someone who, I mean, we had the word leader come up at some point. in this reading so far, and I feel like I'm speaking to someone who is meant to be like their own boss. You may have already started doing this. We've got the shaman, which says to trust in higher forces. Medicine mother saying to honor your inner knowing, honor your intuition, take notes even of what your intuition is saying to you. And then we've got the heart guardian, which is saying to love and let yourself be loved, which that just speaks of self-love to me. In this imagery I was actually seeing on this person's nose, when I first looked at it whilst, you know, doing this reading, it looked like a heart to me, but the more I looked at it I was like, oh wait, actually that's not a heart. But yeah, Spirit is wanting you to do your best to stay in this energy of I love myself, I am enough, you know. And you may want to even utilize positive, you know, affirmations, positive self-talk. I am brave, I am kind, I am beautiful, I am confident even. Could be very, very helpful, especially, you know, like given the overall tone that we've had in this, the overall theme we've had to this message so far, this reading. Okay, I'm feeling like I should pull from this, whoa. Okay, just one card, okay. Ah, wow. I am worthy of love. Yes. Yes, you are. You are worthy of love. And I feel like abundance is coming your way. There's a lot of love around you. You may be attracting love from other people. You may have started working on your self-love. And this is gonna bring in abundance for you, whether you want it or not. Whether you're like asking, you know, Spirit for things or not, Spirit is just wanting to give it to you, because it's like you are that, you are crowned. I feel like you really are, you know, royalty. That's how Spirit looks at you. That's how people are gonna be looking at you. You may find that you get praised quite a bit, and Spirit is just wanting you to be in this energy of, okay, I will accept this, you know. Maybe you are the type to do things on your own quite a bit, and maybe you give a lot to other people, not really expecting anything, but Spirit is wanting for you to be in this receptive energy. And then we have again, I am enough, coming through in this reading. Okay, well, Spirit is wanting me to remind you that you are the star. You are a star. Okay? And with that, I'm gonna end the reading. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you're taking care of yourself, and I wish you the best of luck with everything. Love and light.